That's right, Keegan and Megan. That measure passed in session today in both houses of the legislature. They voted to control $1.25 billion from the Federal CARES Act, and they gave Governor Reeves $100 million of those funds to address immediate needs in response to the pandemic. As the executive, the governor not happy about having to deal with all of this.
They want us to guess how much money we need for emergency supplies and budget based on that guess.
Some lawmakers we spoke to say it's not about tying the governor's hands. It's about having a say in where those precious resources go.
I think the House of Representatives and the Senate is better positioned to be in tune with the needs of their individual community. I know me as a legislator, I like to have some say-so.
Governor Reeves says the legislature is turning away from 40 years of precedent. Previous governors have had the authority to coordinate disaster response through the Emergency Management Act.
And you've got to have somebody that is accountable, not 174 somebodies that are not.
Senator John Horhn agrees with the governor, but did not vote yay or nay. He voted present on the measure.
I really wanted more information. I want to see how this thing's going to play out, what the governor's next steps are going to be.
No shortage of opinions on what should happen to that money. People we talked to seem to think the legislature should control the CARE Act funds.
I feel like the money should go to small businesses and the struggling elderly people. A lot of elderly people are sitting around struggling to pay for their medications and just having a hard time.
But some think the back and forth over money shouldn't be happening in the midst of a crisis.
Right now, we don't need the debate between who should get it or who should not get it. We need somebody that's going to look out for the people. We elected these people to get into office so that they can take care of us.
Now that bill was passed by the legislature, it is now headed to the governor's desk. He says he intends to read it before he makes a decision on a veto. Now, Reeves also said he'll take the weekend to evaluate a date before making any announcements on further reopening of the state. Reporting from home tonight, Troy Johnson, 16 WAPT News at 10.